Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Under the Oak, your late night space to breathe. Some time to unwind and remember that life doesn't always have to be rush or loud to be perfect. So if you're joining live, grab yourself a brew, get comfy, and let the weight of today just slide off your shoulders. If you're watching this back later, you're still exactly on time. You're meant to be here. Tonight, we're keeping it simple. The topic for the evening is impact over perfection, presence over performance. Just you, me, good vibes, and the mood settling on the Let's settle in together. Tonight, I want to explore these three things. How we carry ourselves when life gets difficult. How we find calm when people try and pull us out of character. And how we learn the art of choosing impact over perfection. Here are a few questions to hold in the back of your mind as we go. What energy did I carry today? And was it mine or borrowed from somebody else? Question 2. What version of me am I trying to grow into? Question 3. Where could I be softer? Not weaker, just softer. More grounded, more intentional. And now just take a breath with me. The kind where your lungs stretch and your mind unclenches. And again. Let's dive in. Let's start with that first idea, how we carry ourselves. When life just gets a little bit difficult. The funny thing is, life doesn't always ask permission before it gets messy. But we choose every time whether we match the storm, become the eye of it, or sometimes be the calm. Sometimes it's the loudest, strongest, and most rebellious thing you can do. More often than not, we need to consciously choose to be impact over perfection, to be presence over panic. Now, when I talk about making a beautiful impact, it doesn't mean being unshakable. It means choosing your response, even when your hands are shaking. Looking through what's happening and seeing what could be, and finding that grace in every ever fresh moment. It's so much easier said than done, I'm aware. I'm not trying to preach, I'm not perfect. What I will always do is try my best to, one, see the grace in every moment. Two, provide some grace in every moment. Three, try and have the best impact possible. The second subject, finding the calm when life is trying to pull you out of it. Sometimes life feels like the only way it knows how to communicate is with life's chaos. It pokes, it jabs, it prods. But that's when you need to bring silence, clarity, measured words. Sometimes life will supply winds of chaos. Sometimes it serves it up like a 5-star 3-course meal. You don't have to dine on it. So if life's been throwing you chaos, and you've been choosing calm, I'm proud of you. The third topic, choosing impact over reaction. Reaction burns quick. It's the strike of a match, the flash, bang, burn, fizzle away. But impact lasts. It's the seed planted for a tree you'll never sit beneath. A reaction screams, and an impact whispers. Reaction says, hey, look at this. And impact says, hey, remember this. There's only one difference, and that's intention. Let's take another breath. Just a pause from. Let's go in. And back out. And in. Just settle into however your body feels right now. Feel the weight melt off your shoulders. Feel yourself planted wherever you're sat, laid, wherever you are. If your feet are planted firmly, feel them grow in roots. If you're laid, feel yourself gently slip into a peaceful state. Look at us, Saturday night, choosing peace. It's not even Saturday, it's Sunday. Sunday evening, choosing peace. Ready to step into the week ahead. Just let your breath settle naturally. Not forcing it, not shaping it, just noticing it. The way that you would notice waves as they roll along the shore. Coming in and rolling out. Let your shoulders just drop a little. Unclench that tension in your jaw. Relax the space behind your eyes. Let's just ground ourselves a little. And then we'll take just a short break to go refill our coffee. I'm gonna go and put another log on my fire. You can just let that fire build with some beautiful Lofi in the background. But let's just do a short little grounding exercise. I want you to picture a place you felt safe before. It could be your bedroom as a child. It could be a forest. A cup of tea at your grandma's house. Or somewhere you'd love to go on a late night walk. Just a moment where the world wasn't asking anything of you. Just that feeling, that soft, quiet safety. Let it just sit with you for a moment. As you hold on to that feeling, I want you to remember something. You're not behind in life. You're not late. You're not failing. You're becoming. And becoming, it takes time. So, whatever today looked like, however messy or heavy or quiet it's been, you're here. You made it to this moment. And sometimes that's enough. Let's bring that awareness back to your body. Notice your hands. Notice your feet. Notice the weight of your chest, rising and falling. You're allowed to slow down. You're allowed to take a moment. You're allowed to be without performing. And before we head into our brew break, I want to leave you with a small thought. What do you need right now? Not tomorrow, not next week, not the version of you who tries to hold everything together. Just you, here, tonight. Do you need stillness? Do you need warmth? Do you need permission to just not be okay for a minute? Do you need to feel seen? Whatever it is, let yourself name it, even if it's only in your head. We're going to take a short brew break. The music will keep playing. You can grab a drink, stretch, or just sit with the quiet. When we come back, we'll dive into the second half. Maybe a little bit of reflection, a little bit of story, a little space to just be human together. 3 minutes. Go make a brew. Look after yourself. This is your pause. When you come back, we'll settle even deeper. Welcome back to Under the Arc. Let's talk about integration. How we bring these ideas into our day-to-day lives. Here's a few small practices that can gently shift your internal world. The 10-second rule. We all know it. Before reacting, just breathe for 10 seconds. It's unbelievable how many problems that prevents. Number 2. That is this mine? Check-in. When you feel heavy, ask, is this my emotion? Or did I absorb it from someone else? Most of the time, it's not yours. Number 3. The ripple test. Before speaking, ask yourself, will this create a ripple that makes the world more peaceful or less peaceful? It's not about perfection. It's about direction. Small shifts, small choices, small course corrections that add up to a life with a meaning. Remember, weakness isn't gentleness, and gentleness isn't weakness. There is no failure in regulating yourself, and you don't have to feel shame for protecting peace. Tonight we've danced around a few topics. You're allowed to remain calm when the world is generating chaos. You are allowed to protect peace and do your best to project peace. You're allowed to choose impact over reaction every single time. I appreciate you, whether you're here live or watching this after the fact. The fact that you've shown up, listened, been present, it means more than you realize. Let's sit with that just for a moment. How it feels to show up. It's time to just welcome yourself back into right now. To take a moment to just settle in again. Let the room meet you wherever you are. You might have a nice Let the crackling soothe you. Just take a moment. Feel the way the music has you just existing, breathing peacefully. And before we wind down for the back end of the show, let's just come back to our body for a moment. Nothing dramatic, just awareness. Notice how your shoulders feel. Notice your jaw. Unclench it again if you need to. Notice the rise and fall of your breath. If today's been heavy, let each exhale just carry a bit of the stress away. And if today's been bright, let the inhale remind you that you're allowed to keep that brightness. Feel your feet on the floor. Let your spine lengthen, even just a touch. Feel the weight of your body being held wherever you are. You don't have to do anything right now. Just be here. We've had some fun tonight. We've explored choosing impact over perfection. And I want to close off tonight just reminding you of something simple. Impact isn't about a perfect life. It's about a present one. You don't change the world by being flawless. You change it by being felt, by showing up in tiny ways, quietly, consistently, by making someone's day just 1% easier, by softening your tone, by choosing patience when you're tired, by saying thank you, by breathing for a moment before you react, by giving yourself grace after you slip. Impact is never loud, but it's also never neat. Sometimes it's just staying with yourself, staying in the moment, staying alive, staying hopeful, even if only by a thread. So, before we begin closing out, ask yourself this quietly. What's one small thing I can carry into tomorrow? Not a big transformation, not a whole reinvention, just one tiny thing. A softer breath, a slower pace, a kinder voice, a decision not to speak to yourself like you're the enemy, a moment outside in nature, looking at the trees, watching the birds fly, your feet in some grass, a sip of water, or just to remind yourself that you don't need to earn rest. Just ask yourself, what's one small thing I can carry into tomorrow? Whatever it is, let it land. So as we come towards the end of tonight's stream, I want you to give yourself time and permission to unwind. Let the next few minutes be your gentle descent. Let's just take a moment together, not to think, not to analyze, just to arrive. And as you listen right now, wherever you are, you've made it through another day. And that alone is worth recognizing. So notice the rise and fall of that breath that keeps you alive. The way your body carries you, without you having to ask it to. If anything from tonight resonated, if a sentence settled somewhere within you, or even if you're just leaving here a little bit softer than you arrived, that's enough. Impact over perfection. Always. Another closing question. What would it look like if I treated myself a little kinder tomorrow? You deserve to feel at least small moments of peace. And you deserve to know you're not doing this life alone. You've got people. You've got purpose. And even if you don't feel it yet, you've got potential warming quietly in your chest. If the day was chaotic, let this be your still point. If the day was calm, let this deepen it. If the day was painful, let this be the proof you made it through. You've done enough today. You are enough today. And wherever you're listening from, a dim room, a cluttered kitchen, a parked car, driving to work, driving home, wherever you are, this space is yours. So as always, thank you for spending some time under the oak with me. Your presence matters. Your growth matters. Your peace matters. And if you ever need a space just to breathe, come back here. come back to the sound of chill music, the sight of leaves falling. And I'll be here, talking to you, not at you. You'll be able to find these on my channel, right after every stream. In a moment, I'll leave you with one last track to close us out tonight. But before I do, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing this time with me. And I hope you take something with you, even if it's just a moment of calm. And remember, stay, no matter what you're going through. Stay. Because this world is better with you still in it.